Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tidbits Art History. My name is Kristina Koopman, and as always, thanks for joining me. Welcome to my storage room here at the gallery. I will explain why I'm in this oversized closet at the end of this video, but it does have something to do with what we're talking about today. So welcome to the behind the scenes of my art studio. Today marks kind of an extra special day for me. After 51 weeks of this project, it's time for a change with Tidbits. In the beginning, it was just this small little idea I had. I was working from home in the middle of a pandemic, trying to think of ways we could stay in touch with our audience and supporters without a gallery space. We weren't open at all at that time. The world was already in Zoom overload, though, so I was cautious to start a virtual program. I had also never edited a video before either, before that very first week of Tidbits. I just knew that I needed a way to connect with people, and what better way to do that than with something that I'm already passionate about and interested in? To be honest, I wasn't really expecting very much to come from this. I thought I would make maybe 5 or 10 videos and then have it move on, be a fun little side project that we do and then end. But as the pandemic wore on, I received such kind support from so many viewers and supporters, and this turned into a bigger deal than I ever thought it would be. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, sharing the videos, making artwork requests, and commenting your thoughts on each piece that we talk about. Special thanks to Valerie and Ellis for mailing me some lovely cards and words of support also. Thank you, Valerie and Ellis. In looking back over the year that I've been producing Tidbits, I have learned so much. Everything from tangible skills like video editing, which have been a lifesaver and which I will carry with me forward in my career. But I also like to think I've grown personally and as an artist and an arts professional. So, in no particular order, here are the top 3 takeaways I have from producing Tidbits. For what might be the last time, let's take a deeper look. Lesson number 1. The timeline of art history is not a straight line. It's more of a huge interconnected web. Social, political, economical events can all influence art, and vice versa. One timeline with neatly defined categories that stop and end at different movements is not the best representation of art history. World War II helped create photography, and the printing press revolutionized Western religion. It's all connected. Lesson number 2. History is not set in stone. Things changed. New knowledge is discovered. For over 100 years, the assumed creator of abstract painting was Russian artist Kandinsky. Recent scholarship, however, has determined that Swedish artist Hilma af Klint was actually creating it a decade before Kandinsky. This may sound obvious to us now, but the course of history as we know it is heavily influenced by who is in power and who's writing the story. The Bayeux Tapestry was created to tell the story of an epic battle, but it was commissioned by the winner. How would it have been different if we heard the loser's point of view? Art history is dominated by the stories and achievements of white men. How would it be different if more research was done on the work of women and people of color? I think a lot is going to be changing about what we supposedly know as the history of art, even in the next 20 years. Lesson 3. Art represents what it means to be human. Our ancestors were painting on cave walls and sculpting human figurines long before the written word was created. Expressing ourselves visually has been a human instinct from our very beginnings. I try to keep this in mind even today, as contemporary artists continue to explore humanity visually. This is not truly the end of Tidbits, I promise. However, with the return to safely holding events and a fully open gallery, I just don't have the time to dedicate to these videos that I used to when I was working from home and we were completely shut down. Case in point, I'm working from our storage room because the studio is currently in use and I can't record out there. So it's a good problem to have. I just want to be able to dedicate as much time to these videos as I want in order to make them be something I'm proud of. And I can't quite do that with how hectic things are now that we're back up and running. Again, good problem to have. I'm going to be doing some thinking on how to continue this project in 2022. One idea that I had was to turn it into a sort of art book club where each month we take a look at a different artist or artwork and then meet up to discuss it via Zoom or in person. I'm open to any and all suggestions of how you'd like to see this continue. What would be a meaningful experience for you or a good way to connect and learn? Let me know because I'm doing a lot of thinking over the next few weeks. For now, I'm signing off for 2021. I'm so grateful for your support and encouragement of this project, and I really look forward to seeing how it grows into now that we have a year of it under our belts and what we can explore in the next year. For now, be well, be safe, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.